All right, welcome back to BMW manual swap part 2. Today I am kind of hoping that we will get, the plan for today that I want to do is I got the pilot bearing, so I'll put that in. Before that, I'm gonna grease up some of the bolts on the side of the headers, because I got new headers for the exhaust that's coming in. I feel like that's gonna be really cool. And hopefully if I can get that pilot bearing in, we can get the rest of that stuff in. And if I can get at least that much done, I will be pretty happy. So let me get the car up on the lift, and we'll go from there. We'll start by spraying the bolts to the side of the headers so they soak while we're doing the rest of the stuff. So now that we have the actual pilot bearing that fits snug in there, we're gonna have to tap that in. And the best way to do is find a socket and go around this outer race. You don't want to beat the inner ones in because you could fuck up the bearing itself. We're going to find a socket that goes on the edge of that. We're going to put it on and punch it in. In, and I used a size 23 to get that in. That was real snug. So should be good. Transmission on it, it should just sit there and spin on this bearing, and that's that. But next I'm going to spray more of the exhaust up there. I just sprayed a little bit from the bottom. I might have to drop the car and get the top bolts and let those just soak for a couple hours. Alright, so while we're waiting for the penetrating fluid to do its job, we're going to have to disconnect these O2 sensors. One right there, one right there. We're going to have to relocate them on the new headers. So for these, you're going to find these connection points. And right here, you're going to grab a flathead screwdriver or something, loosen that tab up, and then you should be able to just pull it right off like that. And now the sensor's loose. We're going to grab a special O2 socket sensor to pull that off. I would put these just somewhere, hang them up somewhere off to the side or something that they don't get damaged or wet or whatever. And yeah, we're going to take off the O2 sensor. So I'm going to grab the special socket for it. So I got the O2 socket. We have a special one where it's got a slide to the side of it so it could pop out from the wire up top. And now, because I think these are good enough, I'm just going to grab this bar I attached to it, see if we could turn it, and it's free. Sweet. So now we'll just undo that one, and we'll go to the next one, undo the next one, and we can relocate these bad boys. Cool, that one's loose. So heading back up to the top here, here's the other two sensors on the bottom from the exhaust. They're surprisingly long. We'll undo both of them. Now all you have to do to get to them is remove this cover just by 10mm bolts, and they're right there. They're surprisingly long. Alright, so now we're just going to start pulling off bolts from there. I got one loose, it's coming off with the whole stud. I'm going to try to clean them, hopefully we can get all of them off. And we'll see when the headers are off.
1 hour later. 2 hours later. 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alright guys, it's the next morning. Did like a 9-hour shift yesterday. We got the back header pretty much off. This front one's being kind of a little bitch. There's a hidden bolt under here I'm trying to get. Hopefully I can get that off today, and then I'm going to do my buddy's tires and I'm done for today. Now I ordered new studs and nuts for this, so that'll have to wait over there. But hey, making progress, we moving. So if I can get these off, I'll let you guys know, and if not, then I'll see you guys next week. Deuces. Well,